When most of us think of Twitter, we think of Justin Bieber or Lady Gaga, arguably the most influential and most followed celebrity Twitterers of today. But what many of us don't necessarily think about is the emerging role of Twitter as a credible news source. With over 500 million registered users, Twitter is well on its way to social media microblogging domination. The role of Twitter may seem peripheral in the terms of traditional news reporting. Hashtags, @symbols, and 140 characters constitute the language of Twitter. But if enough people hashtag a word or phrase, it can become trending in any given region. Twitter's role as a microblogging site has had a tremendous impact in today's digital news world by producing, gathering, and disseminating news amongst news conglomerates and average Joes alike. Many users also tweeted to publicly inform loved ones that they were safe and sound. User-generated content was disseminated very quickly through this media platform. Real-time updates proved superior to traditional news articles because information came immediately with very little lag time. Citizen journalism was perpetuated through Twitter as well. Anyone with a Twitter could post information that was first-hand knowledge and potentially something reporters hadn't heard of before, thus spreading groundbreaking information. However, the question of determining the validity of tweets is a legitimate concern. With so many citizen journalists, it's difficult to tell fact from fiction. The juxtaposition between user-generated news content on Twitter and the traditional news reporting of the journalistic practice go hand in hand. Each is necessary for the other to survive in today's increasing digitalized world. Though the traditional methods of journalism are fading, consumers expect big-time media companies to report what is already proven fact. With Twitter, any amateur reporter can spark a rumor on the site and it could spread like wildfire easily in the internet world. My take on the role of Twitter in journalism today. So even though the Mumbai attacks served as pretty much the first global instance where we really see Twitter becoming a huge impact in journalism, we see that Twitter is emerging now in citizen journalism and becoming much more than just a status update. News media sources, for example, they love using Twitter now because all we need is a succinct blurb of information. Consumers today, they don't like seeing, traditional news stories. All they really need are little blurbs of information that'll really catch their interest, and then if they're interested, they'll go ahead and choose the article to read. So for example, I have my mobile phone right here, and I don't know if you can see it, but I'm on the UCSD Twitter page. And, one of their tweets says, UC San Diego will hold its oldest tradition at noon Friday, the annual watermelon drop. And then there's a link to a full story. So I'm going to click on the link right there. And as you can see, the full article will pop up on my phone. UCSD goes to splatter record in watermelon drop. And then the full article you can read down there. And so, with every passing generation, more technological advances, we don't need those traditional news stories any longer. What we need is what Twitter provides. In Born Digital, John Palfrey describes how today's digital consumer reads the news. They graze, dive, and participate. So for example, let's say someone just looks up the Huffington Post on google.com. The graze consists of just skimming the website, picking out key information, just kind of saying the words, but not really fully understanding anything. The deep dive consists of the reader consuming more information on what they care most about. So for instance, the Miami cannibalism story stuck out, so you would search that in other news articles and see what other kind of information you can find. Finally, the feedback loop allows for those who want to engage with information on a different context, allowing them to comment their own ideas about a particular topic or story via their own podcast, blog, or in the case of my analysis, a tweet. The overarching idea here is for the empowered citizen to talk back, participate, and spread the word about what they've read.